Hey guys, how's it going? It's build_master_YT back at it again with another video. In this one we are going to be playing Roblox Islands and rebuilding the island. This is part 2 of the series, and make sure to like and subscribe and join the Discord before we get into it, but let's get into it. Okay, so now we are going to start building the pathway towards the portal, because obviously at some point we are going to need to access the portal to go to the hub. So if we need to start to go to some of the merchants or other things like that, the mines as well, obviously if we need to go into there, then we need to do that. And then, so as you can see here, I'm starting to build out the path. Once I've done that, I'm going to carry on placing stairs so we're about level height with the portal, which is cool. And then we're going to carry on building out the extend bit and put some blocks under the portal. Okay, so now what you're able to see me doing is starting to build the area that covers the portal, because I want to make the portal look nice, just so it's got like its own little area sort of thing. So as you can see here, I'm starting to build up pillars, realise I've somehow messed it up. I'm like, oh wait, this doesn't look right at all. So I start building up and around, and then what I do is, like I've done at spawn, I get my iron gates out, place them all around, start to make it look really nice. Slowly add a roof to it, and realise I can't place it in some spots because the portal has like an area that you aren't able to build in. Somehow I teleport to the portal. I knew I was going to do that to myself. So then what I start doing is I start making this like little cool design. It's got like loads of gaps in the roof, but I think it still looks really cool. And then realise once I've done that, I can be like, oh yeah, there we go. I actually think it looks really cool. Something that I would do, and then start going down the stairs to finish that bit off. But yeah, this is the guard. I like to call it a guard for the portal. Add some light to make it all look good. Moving on to the decoration area from the stairs, because I thought I want to add like a little grass area, just to try and make it look a bit nicer, try and add some more decorations to it, make it look neater, and just add some aesthetic to it. I guess what you can see is now I've started to make like planters that I'm going to put some plants on. So here I'm using the fertile green and blue, and then there I'm using the red and yellow. Starting fences on there, and then decide actually I want to add some berry bushes just to make it look a bit nicer. So I pull the entire thing out a little bit more forwards, a bit more. Start adding some like barriers on the side, add the iron gates again along the sides of them. Then what I do after this is add some oak fences just to make it all look that tiny bit to be nicer, because you know we want everything to look nice. And I add some banners and shields as well, which I think looks pretty good. So I wanted to make this area look a little bit nicer, so I start to add some picnic benches, some picnic seats, and I go on to add a barbecue and cooler so people can start to have like a meal if they want to. I also add some bigger tables over here if the groups are bigger, and I decide to add some armchairs as well once I've done this, to have like people to look onto the island if they want to. Now what you're able to see me doing is start to build out the grass area for some of the buildings that are going to be placed over here, which will be the workshop. So if you carry on watching, you'll be able to see the workshop being built, and I actually really like it so much. It looks really cool. And now we are going to carry on filling in, and I realised I made a perfect square 12 by 12. I was just randomly building out and decided let's just go with 12 as a number, because that's what I built out to. And then somehow I just made a perfect square, which I thought was pretty cool. I do actually extend it out later, because I realised the buildings are much bigger than I thought they were going to be, because I need to make them bigger, as you know, if I want bigger things, I need to make the island bigger so I can have a bigger interest on my island. And then I'm just going to go fill in the stone blocks over here. Now we are moving on to my favourite part of the episode, the workshop. So once I've done this foundation sort of area, I start to build up the glass. And I thought it'd be cool to add some like stairs along the top, just to give it like a more outwards look, so it's not just a flat area. And that's also why I did the entrance in a bit, in by one block, because I thought it gave it a bit more dimension. Because you don't really just want a square house, because I practiced one and it was absolutely square and it looked so horrible. So I gotta give it some corners, gotta give it some in bits and out bits, just to make it more feel like a real house. And now I start building up the ceiling along the top. This part is so satisfying, you can't lie. It's just grass breaking. So that's something like you watch when you're relaxing. Make the jump. Wait, no, I died. Oh, that's a shame. Then I go and fill in the floor with oak planks. Not oak planks, pine planks. Because I feel like they would work much nicer in a workshop. And I think they go really well with the stone brick. And then I go put some slabs on the roof, because I'm now building the roof now. I go up about 1 block in total, but I use half a slab for the first layer. And then use half another slab for the rest of the thing. And then after that, once I go down, I put some slabs around the rest of the area obviously change the ground of the doors, as you can see here. I'm putting some slabs under here, and it's all gonna look really good by the end. Next up, we are moving on to furnishing the actual workshop itself, you know, starting to put all the benches in here. So as you can see, I've got the electrical one. I had some issues with putting the maple and the anvil one on there because of the weird blocks there, and you can't place them directly against the wall, which is actually really annoying. So what I decided to do is just start to place them on the inside, like as you can see here, and then the anvil as well. But yeah, there we go, and I start to move, there we go, and then I realised on this side, oh wait, I've got extra things I can place. So I realised, oh, I've got food tables, cutting tables, colouring stations. I realised that I've actually got a bunch more workbenches to place. And I also decide to put in the sawmill and stone cutter, as it just fills up the area a bit more. And it still looks like a workbench, so it doesn't look too off, like not out of place. And there you go, I put the anvil on the other side to have like a middle thing on both ends. And as you can see here, it looks really nice. Starting to get some more of this stuff in, and I add some lights as well. I keep typing lights in, not fireflies, which is really annoying. As you can see, it's starting to light up the place, and it's looking really good if you ask me. Probably wondering why this bit isn't sped up, and that's only because this bit's small. It's about 24 seconds long, so if I sped this up, it'd be about 3 seconds long. So as you can see here, I'm typing in the workshop. I'm starting to add some signs. I also make the front entrance look a little bit nicer, so I extend that out a bit, put some slabs there as well, and I think I'd be doing another layer just because it looks really nice. Adds a bit more of a shelter front to it, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so now you can see here we are going to build a wrench, as I thought it would look pretty cool to have on top of a workshop, because you know it's a workshop, you do lots of like construction and stuff in there. Shout out to my brother Noah as well, who was helping me out with this thing because he really wanted to. Yeah, thanks to him. And as you can see here, we are now carrying on building it up. Then I build a 3x2 on top of this, so you can see the wrenches coming along. Build the handle, obviously connecting it all, and then have it stood up by bricks. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thought it would be a pretty cool one. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.